Hi virgins, and welcome to another YouTube video. This year I decided I'm going to take YouTube a lot more seriously. So to kick off my channel, I decided to do something easy like a Q&A. Never really done a Q&A before on stream or on YouTube, so I'm interested to see what you guys have to ask me. So with that being said, let's jump into it. Also, by the time this video goes up, my G Fuel code will be 30% off through the 13th, so if you guys want to use my code, it's there, code Kalei at checkout for a discount. Mark asked, do you have a YouTube schedule or will you just record when you feel like it? I will be uploading every Sunday. I'm going to be very strict about this YouTube schedule. I really want to hit 30k by the end of the year, so yeah, I'm gonna try and kill it this year on YouTube. Lolly asked, if you watch, what's your favorite anime? My favorite anime is Tokyo Ghoul. I don't care what anyone says about season 2. I love Tokyo Ghoul. I am a Tokyo Ghoul stan. Eric asked, would you ever switch to a different streaming platform or do you like Twitch? I like Twitch, but let's be real. If I'm being offered millions like Ninja or Shroud, I'm out this hoe. Ruben asked, other than content creating, what would you want to do for a living? If I wasn't streaming right now, I would definitely be going back to school to be a vet tech. Animals are my passion. You know, I grew up with a lot of animals, so I feel like my knowledge and going into school for that, I feel like I would definitely excel in that. Michael asked, what are your top games of all time? My top games of all time is Skyrim. That's my favorite game of all time. Modern Warfare 3, H1Z1, like prime H1Z1, and then Legend of Zelda, The Twilight Princess. If I could play those games for the rest of my life, I would be happy. Peyton asked, does taking a vacation help make streaming refreshing or do you miss it? Sometimes streaming can get really exhausting, can get mentally exhausting, so sometimes you do have to take a step back and recoup. Because no one wants to watch a sad, depressed streamer. So taking a vacation, even if it's just a day off, so you can come back 100%, it's definitely worth it. But taking long breaks, I definitely do miss my community because you get so used to talking to these people every day. And, you know, my community makes my day. So it gets a little weird not talking to these people anymore, especially for long periods of time. Shane asked, have you really been far even as decided to use even go want to do look more like? I just got a brain aneurysm reading that. C-Labs asked, if you had to stream one game for the rest of your life, what would it be? And you can't say Minecraft. I would say prime H1Z1 days. I feel like those were probably the best days on Twitch for me personally, so I wouldn't be mad if I had to stream that game for the rest of my life, but I'm talking like prime H1Z1 days, like prime. Duncan asked, what's your favorite and least favorite part of your job? My favorite is my community. Coming on stream every day and just laughing and making memories with my community. That's probably my most favorite part of it, but also my least favorite part is the community as well. Sometimes you can have the trolls and just, you know, comments just jabbing at you, and sometimes it can take a toll on you. Sickest asked, do it cream, do it gush, do it squirt, do it lactate, do it jiggle, do it ooze, do it vibrate, do it bleed, do it suction cup, do it fart. Come find out. When is the sub Minecraft server popping up? Fibs asked. So for those of you that don't know, I do have like a seasonal sub Minecraft server that I stream over on my Twitch channel, and actually my new Minecraft server will be up hopefully by next week. I don't have an official date. I am installing plugins right now and testing everything, but hopefully by next week my server will be up. Roly Poly asked, what kind of music do you listen to? The main genre I listen to is metal. I listen to a lot of deathcore, death metal, a lot of sub-genres of metal in general. I do listen to like pop and rap on the side, but metal is my main genre. Classified Error asked, what's the most useless... I hate my life. Classified Error asks, what's the most useless talent you have? My most useless talent I have is I can pick up food with my feet and put it in my mouth. So let me demonstrate. You got your hot Cheeto? Look at that. Alright. Let me pick it up with my feet. Let me do this real quick. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Beautiful. We love that. We love eating Cheeto. Alright. On to the next question. Drew asked, what's an instrument you don't know how to play but would love to learn? So I can currently play piano. I've been playing piano for about 8 years, and I am learning guitar, electric guitar. But if it wasn't for those two instruments, I would really love to learn violin. I think it's such a beautiful instrument. Jordy asked, do you sometimes struggle to feel like a part of the community, feel left out? I do struggle with feeling left out in the community because I do have this online persona where I'm a huge troll, and some people find it kind of intimidating, so I've been told. So I don't really get approached by a lot of streamers or content creators to collab or anything, so I feel really left out most of the time. But also, there's a positive to it because the community can be filled with drama and stuff like that, so I feel like I am definitely avoiding a lot of that at the same time. Kenny asked, if you got offered 100K or 4 hours worth of anime titties in your mouth, what would you pick? That should answer your question right there. Nexus asked, on some real shit, being a female on Twitch platform and in the gaming community, what are some things that you've had to deal with aside from the basic e-girl insults, and how did it affect your life, if it did at all? How did you manage to combat such things? Honestly, it's the internet. Most of the people that come in and insult you, 9 times out of 10, they're hurting themselves, so I don't take it personally. It is the internet, and I feel like most of these people's opinions of me honestly doesn't matter. As long as I love myself at the end of the day, that's the only thing that, again, should matter, is my opinion and no one else's. Being a female in the community, I do struggle with being taken seriously a lot. I feel like a lot of people look at me as a huge joke and or, again, an e-girl, quote-unquote, a whore. So a lot of people, or a big majority of people, don't take, I feel, from personal experience, females a lot more serious than they do males. Brenda's asked, do you ever feel like your opinions get overlooked just based on the fact that you're a girl? And if so, does that ever stop you from wanting to voice your opinion? So, like I said, I feel like being a female from personal experience, I feel like my ideas, comments, and honestly just opinions get overlooked and not taken seriously because a lot of people look at females as a joke. I mean, a lot of Twitch drama, content creating drama is usually stemmed from females, right? So it's kind of hard to get taken seriously at the end of the day. But that doesn't really stop me from voicing my opinion. If I have something on my mind, I will say it. These questions were asked on Instagram. So one person asked, do you ever moan when you poop? Let's be real. Yes. Think about it. I mean, like, what if you had like one of those like poops that you've been holding in for like a few hours, right? And you couldn't use the bathroom at said time, right? So you get home and you just run to your toilet and just let it out. Those poops are the best poops. So yes, I do moan when I poop sometimes. Another person asked, how old were you when you decided to try and make a career out of streaming? So I've been streaming on Twitch for about almost 5.5 years. I streamed throughout my entire high school years. Not until I was about to graduate high school, I decided to take streaming a lot more seriously and do it full time. Essentially, I was in high school streaming full time. I was streaming the hours, but I decided to take it a lot more seriously and grind a lot more harder than I was after I graduated. Another person asked, would you rather be a cucumber or an avocado? I would be an avocado because, man, people be sticking cucumbers up people's assholes, and I don't know about that one. I'd be an avocado. Actually, if you're being stuck up someone's ass, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Another person asked, how tall are you? I am 4'10 and a half. Yes, the half matters. Yes, it matters. And yes, I am really that height. No, I'm not lying about my height. Huffy asked, what are your big long-term goals for streaming and content creation? Also, any specific orgs you would want to join, or is being independent and just continuing to grow your brand by yourself a thought as well? My long-term goals, honestly, I would love to get like Pokimane size on Twitch and YouTube. That is like the highest of the highest goals that I have. I would love to be as successful as her because I look up to her. I look up to her streams, her content creation in general. I think she's an amazing role model for females. So that would definitely be a huge, big, long-term goal. And honestly, just streaming and pumping out content regularly to try and reach that. I would love to join an org, C9, TSM, 100 Thieves. Yo, let me know what's up. But you know, being independent has had its perks. I don't have to necessarily watch what I say. I can shit post as much as I like without having someone like telling me what I can and cannot post. It's like, I would love to be a part of a team. I would love to create content with other people, but at the same time I don't want to have to watch what I say and censor myself, because most people followed me because of my shit posting and just how stupid I am on the daily, and having to censor that, I feel like, you know, I wouldn't be able to be myself, and that just gets rid of the purpose of content creation, in my opinion. If you can't be yourself, then what's the point? Are you proud of what you're doing with your heart and time right now and how far you've come? What's something you fear when it comes to your career? C's asked. I would definitely say I'm super proud of myself. I have been doing this for 5 years, and in that time, I've never really had a lot of guidance. It's just been me winging it and figuring out stuff all by myself. So not really having a lot of knowledge, and looking at how far and successful I am at this point in time, I would definitely say I'm super freaking proud of myself. I've achieved things I would have never dreamed, and like, I'm baffled. So I would definitely say I'm super freaking proud of myself. But something that I fear when it comes to my career would be falling off, even though that necessarily probably wouldn't happen unless I like quit the internet and quit uploading, streaming, and tweeting in general. But it is something that is in the back of my mind, but I feel like having that fear pushes me to do better. You know, since I don't want to fall off, right? It makes me try new things, different games, you know, YouTube, like uploading content on different platforms just to grow my community as a whole. So I feel like having that fear in the back of my mind pushes me to do a lot better than, you know, what I'd probably normally do. And I think that is a wrap, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more content, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will be pumping out new videos every Sunday. By the time this video goes up, like I said, Sunday, I will be getting my new stream schedule tomorrow. So all the times will be down below in the description. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye, guys.